Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the absolute ultimate blueprint for the top 10 most profitable professions in 2026 and exactly how you can actually break into them. If you've been sitting there wondering which professions or business niches are genuinely going to make the most money in our rapidly shifting world, well, you are in the exact right place. We aren't just going to rattle off a list of job titles today. No, we're diving deep into the underlying mechanics of real wealth generation. We're going to completely break down the contrasting paths to maximizing your earning potential, specifically comparing the massive high-income growth potential of self-taught builders against the highly structured, secure earnings that come from acquiring necessary technical certifications.
Okay, let's take a super quick look at our agenda. First, we'll cover careers of the future. Second, high income through the portfolio path. Third, high income via the certification path. And finally, building high-value skills.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Careers of the Future. So we have to start by asking ourselves a pretty foundational question. What actually drives high income? Because it turns out, making a lot of money doesn't just spontaneously happen because you happen to choose a trendy industry. It is entirely engineered by how you deliver value. The real question is, how do you prove to the marketplace that you can deliver that value?
Well, when you look at the most profitable professions out there right now, they essentially divide into two main tracks. You basically have to make a choice. Is your earning power going to be fueled by independent building? That's what we call the portfolio path, driven by self-taught skills and independent projects. Or are you going to go the route of acquiring formal, regulated credentials? That's the certification path. Both of these can absolutely lead to massive profitability, but the way you scale your high-income growth potential in each is honestly entirely different.
Let's move on to Section 2 and explore that first track, high income through the portfolio path.
In the portfolio path, the tools you master are literally your currency. Look at this breakdown. Whether you're mastering Python and ChatGPT to become an AI specialist, diving into JavaScript for software development, or dominating SEO and ads for digital marketing, the barrier to entry here isn't a fancy degree. It's strictly your capability. From carving out an e-commerce product niche to building an audience in content creation, or even just monetizing one single freelance skill, your earning potential here is completely uncapped. It is determined purely by your output and, quite frankly, your hustle.
And the engine driving this portfolio path is beautifully simple. It's basically a three-step formula. 1, learn the fundamentals, or just one highly valuable skill. 2, build a killer project or portfolio to undeniably prove your ability. And 3, leverage that proof to find clients, customers, or remote work globally. It's a straightforward blueprint, but you have to put in the reps.
All right, pivoting now to Section 3, high income through the certification path.
Now, if you want structured security, this is your track. In these fields, strict gatekeeping is actually your best friend. We're talking about areas like cybersecurity, finance and investment, healthcare, and renewable energy. In these arenas, your earning potential is fiercely protected by rigorous professional education and necessary technical certifications. Yes, the barrier to entry is high, but that exact barrier is what guarantees your premium value in the marketplace once you're in. Think about the massive financial stakes involved here for a second. Companies are literally spending millions to protect their sensitive data from hackers. When stakes are that high, they aren't just hiring based on a cool, self-taught portfolio. No way. They require absolute, certified proof of your expertise. In a field like cybersecurity, holding those necessary technical certifications is the ultimate trust metric that unlocks that high income.
Let's wrap things up with Section 4, Building High-Value Skills.
Placing these two paths side by side really puts things into perspective. On one hand, you've got portfolio income. It's scalable, driven by businesses or clients, and offers this incredible self-taught flexibility. It represents wild, uncapped high-income growth potential. You can pivot from freelancing to e-commerce if you have the drive to do it. But on the other hand, certification income offers a stable, high-floor trajectory with heavily regulated security. Those necessary technical certifications that make it so hard to get into the field, those are the exact same regulations that ensure you are highly paid once you make it. Ultimately, it's a choice between maximizing entrepreneurial scalability or maximizing specialized security.
But no matter which track you choose, it all boils down to these 4 universal principles. The highest paying profession isn't just a title you randomly pick from a list. It's the result of doing these 4 things. First, you have to master a valuable skill, whether that's Python for AI or risk management for finance. Second, you absolutely must keep learning continuously because these fields evolve fast.
Third, focus your energy entirely on solving real problems for people or businesses. And finally, stay consistent and patient. High income comes from high-value skills, not just from picking the right career.
I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought to really challenge how you're going to take action on your own career journey leading into 2026. Will you build an independent portfolio to chase that uncapped growth, or will you go after those necessary technical certifications for guaranteed security? Either way, your wealth is going to be determined by the size of the problems you can solve. So what problem are you going to tackle first? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this blueprint helps you structure your own path to success.